Hello children, are we interested in reading new stories and poems this session? So let's begin with the first story, and the title is The 10 Fools. One day, a whimsical thought came to Akbar's mind, and he called Birbal to the court and said, I am usually surrounded by the wisest in the land. I don't meet any fools. Bring me the 10 greatest fools in the city. I will give you 1 month to find them. Ah, absurdity at its finest, Birbal thought ruefully, saying, Certainly, sire, I will bring you 10 fools, and I won't need a month. Imagine, इतना बड़ा किंग और डिमांड क्या, 10 बेवकूफ लोग ढूंढ के लाओ। बीरबल को भी बड़ी अजीब लगी ये डिमांड, मगर फिर भी उन्होंने कहा कि 1 महीना नहीं लगेगा। So Birbal rode out of the palace into the city of Agra. Barely 5 minutes later, he saw a man riding a horse carrying a bundle of firewood on his head. Birbal's eyes widened in astonishment. My good man, why don't you place that load behind you on the horse? He asked. देख रहे हैं ना, घोड़े पे बैठे हैं और फिर भी बोझ अपने सर पे रखा है। अरे अपने पीछे घोड़े पर भी तो रख सकते थे। Anyways, हुजूर, my horse is old. It will be too much for him, my weight and the weight of the wood. So I am carrying it for him, the man explained. Strike one, Birbal thought with a small smile. Come with me and your horse won't have to carry another load ever again, he said. Oh, certainly, Huzur, the man said happily. They rode on, and cutting across a park, Birbal saw a man lying on a grassy mound with his arms in the air. Nearby his horse grazed placidly, matlab calmly, peacefully. Birbal thought the man had suffered a stroke and quickly dismounted. भाई अगर कोई घास पे ऐसे हाथ ऊपर करके लेटा हो तो यही लगेगा ना कहीं बीमार है या कुछ हो गया है. But as soon as he touched the man's arms to raise him up, the man shrieked, Don't move my hands, don't touch them. I'm awfully sorry, Birbal apologized. Do they hurt? No, of course they don't, the man said. It's just that my wife asked me to buy a pot this much big. He said, indicating the distance between his palms. If you move my hands, I will get the wrong size, and then my wife will never let me hear the end of it. This is a superb specimen, Birbal thought as he helped him up without moving the man's arms. Put your hands down and come with me, and I will give you a full set of pots from the smallest to the largest. When your wife sees them, she will be so pleased, she will probably never scold again. भाई अगर आपको साइज़ का अंदाज़ा भी तो लग सकता है ना कि इतना बड़ा चाहिए है, इतना बड़ा चाहिए, लेकिन वो हाथ ही नहीं हिला रहा था. कितना बड़ा बेवकूफ़ था. That is very kind of you, sir, the man said with a pleased nod, dropping his arms. तो बीरबल को 2 बेवकूफ़ तो मिल गए. आगे और मिले क्या? देखते हैं. As Birbal was about to put his foot into the stirrup, a Maulvi, running hell for leather, charged right into him and knocked him down. Very annoyed, Birbal sat up and the Maulvi said, words rushing out at top speed, oh dear, pardon me, Huzur, but I just called the azan, the evening prayer, from the mosque, and I wanted to see how far my voice goes. I was running after it, and now I will never know. You have gone and spoilt it, the Maulvi complained. ये मौलवी साहब क्या कर रहे थे? मॉस्क में से इन्होंने आज़ान, प्रेयर्स बोली. अब वो अपनी ही आवाज़ के पीछे भाग रहे थे ये चेक करने के लिए कि उनकी आवाज़ कितने दूर तक जाती है. पॉसिबल है क्या? चलिए तीसरे बेवकूफ़ भी मिल गए. Birbal could not believe his ears. His scowl vanished. I didn't know our city possessed such a gem, he thought as he rose, dusting himself. I am very sorry to have ruined the chase, he said to the Maulvi. I am sure you can follow your voice another day. Come with me today and I will make it up to you. I will give you 2 gold mohurs. The grumpy Maulvi beamed. I will be quite happy to go with you, Huzur, he said, rubbing his hands. Birbal took the 3 fools to his palace and told his servants to take care of them. Wait here till I return, he said to the 3 men and left. Birbal didn't have to go far in his search for fools. Strolling through a public park, he came across 2 men brawling with no holds barred, meaning आपस में लड़ रहे थे. Stop that, Birbal ordered, pulling them apart. You could seriously hurt each other. What are you fighting about? He asked. Perhaps I can help? Huzur, he is going to set his tiger on my buffalo, one shouted indignantly. And I will, snarled the other. Where are these beasts of yours? Birbal asked, looking around. भाई ये 2 लोग तो नजर आ गए लड़ते हुए. ना तो बफलो नजर आई और ना ही टाइगर. You will, said the first, trying to reach across Birbal to punch the other. You will see them if God appears and grants us each a boon. भाई, जब बीरबल ने पूछा कि आपके ये जानवर तो नज़र ही नहीं आ रहे, जो हमें भी नज़र नहीं आ रहे, तो उनका जवाब क्या था कि जब भगवान हमारी विश पूरी करेंगे तब आपको नज़र आएंगे ये जानवर. समझे ना, जानवर तो थे ही नहीं जिनके लिए लड़ रहे थे. This can't be happening, Birbal thought. See, that's his nasty plan, bawled the first. He says if I ask for a buffalo, he will ask for a tiger to eat it up. Will too, growled the other, and they were both at each other's throats again. Stop that, you idiots. Stop, I say, Birbal shouted. His tiger won't eat your buffalo. Then clasping his head, he groaned, Oh Lord, what am I saying? This foolishness is catching. मतलब उन लोगों की बेवकूफ़ी में खुद भी बेवकूफ़ बनते जा रहे थे बीरबल. Sanity returned as Birbal heard a voice behind him saying, Huzur, what a fool you are to take these morons seriously. तो किसी ने पीछे से कहा कि आप खुद कितने बड़े बेवकूफ़ हैं जो इनको इतना सीरियसली ले रहे हो. Turning around, Birbal saw a man with a large heavy clay pot on his head. A fool you are, sir, and if I lie, may my blood flow like the oil in this pot, the man said pompously, swinging the pot down. It shattered and the man stared blankly at the thick sluggish stream. क्या था? जिस pot में oil था, वो ही नीचे फेंक दिया. Then he slapped his head. Oh my God! Look at what I have done. All my fine pure oil seeping into the ground. He all but wept. अब किसकी गलती थी? उस बंदे की ही गलती थी ना जिसने कहा कि अगर मैं झूठ बोल रहा हूं तो मेरा ब्लड ऐसे बहे जैसे इस पॉट का ऑयल, और उसने अपना ही पॉट नीचे फेंक दिया. Birbal shook his head in amazement. This one is a beauty, Birbal thought. Don't weep over spilt oil. Birbal said, smiling faintly. Come with me and I will replace it. The man's face brightened and Birbal took the 3 fools home and left them there. I must get away from them for a while. A leisurely walk will clear my head, he thought to himself. Dusk fell gently over the city and a golden moon climbed out of the river. अब थोड़ा थोड़ा अंधेरा होने जा रहा था, पूरी रात नहीं हुई थी. Birbal, strolling along the bank, came across a man bent over double, searching for something on the ground. What are you looking for? Birbal asked. My ring, sir, the man replied. Did it fall here on the path? Asked Birbal. No, sir. It fell under that huge peepal tree. But there is more light here, you see, came the explanation. And I thought I had seen them all, was Birbal's thought as he said, Come with me and I will give you another ring. This one was truly a delight. जहां अंगूठी गिरी है वहां नहीं ढूंढ रहे थे जनाब, पर जहां लाइट थी वहां ढूंढ रहे थे। कितने बेवकूफ हैं। Yes sir, the man said straightening. The two walked on and they saw a man scrabbling in a heap of sand. मिट्टी के ढेर में कुछ ढूंढ रहे थे ये जनाब। What on earth are you doing? Birbal exclaimed. I hid my ring under this sand pile and now I can't find it, the man said. You marked the spot, I suppose? Birbal asked. Of course I did, sir. I am not stupid, the man replied huffily. थोड़ा खुंदक में बोले कि मैं कोई इतना बेवकूफ़ थोड़ी हूँ। There was a nice fluffy cloud in the sky directly above my head when I put the ring in. And now that wretched cloud has gone and I can't find my ring, he moaned. समझे ना? मतलब कभी जब कोई एक बादल डायरेक्टली सर के ऊपर था तब उन्होंने एक मिट्टी के ढेर में रिंग छुपाई थी। अब बादल तो घूमते रहते हैं, एक जगह थोड़ी टिकते हैं, और कोई मार्क नहीं था पता लगाने के लिए कि ये वही जगह है जहां पे उन्होंने रिंग छुपाई है। A chuckle escaped Birbal's lips. This is too good to be true, Birbal thought. Come with me and I will replace it, he said to the man. You will? He cried out happily. I will come at once, sir. Now I have got 8, Birbal thought. 2 more to go. Then a thought struck his mind and he laughed out aloud. I just know who they are. भाई 8 बेवकूफ़ मिल गए। किंग ने क्या डिमांड किया था? 10। उनको कुछ ध्यान में बात आई और उन्होंने सोचा कि 2 मुझे पता है और कहाँ से हैं लाने हैं बेवकूफ़। So he took the 2 men home and told his servants to prepare rooms for the 8 fools. They will stay the night and find out what they want for dinner. The next morning, when all were assembled in court, Birbal entered, shepherding the 8 fools in. Back so soon, Birbal? The emperor asked, looking in amusement at the motley group. अलग अलग तरह के लोग थे। अब उनको देख करके किंग को थोड़ी तो हैरानी हुई कि 1 महीने का टाइम दिया था, बीरबल तो अगले ही दिन हाजिर हो गए। That really should not surprise you, sire, Birbal said with a rueful smile. The world is filled with fools, and our fair city has more than its share. As Birbal related each man's tale, the emperor guffawed with laughter. But there are only 8 here, Akbar said, wiping his eyes which brimmed again with laughter. I distinctly remember saying 10. अब हर किसी का किस्सा सुन के अकबर बहुत ज़ोर से हंसे। फिर उन्होंने कहा, पर मैंने तो तुम्हें 10 बोले थे, ये तो सिर्फ 8 बेवकूफ़ लोग हैं। But there are 10, sire, Birbal said with his face deadpan. Deadpan मतलब फेस पे कोई एक्सप्रेशन ही नहीं था। Where are the other 2? The emperor asked, looking over the heads of the 8 fools. One stands before you, and the other sits before me, Birbal said, smiling faintly. How dare you? Thundered the emperor, and the court held its breath. भाई बीरबल ने सीधा सीधा अकबर को ही बेवकूफ़ बता दिया। सभी डर गए। And I may add, sire, we are the biggest fools of the lot, Birbal said with a broad smile. You for setting such an absurd task, and I for carrying it out. A silence fell. The emperor glowered, बहुत गुस्से में थे. Then his eyes twinkled and the whole court burst into laughter, and the merriest laugh was the emperor's. क्यों? क्योंकि राजा को भी समझ में आ गया गलती क्या थी उनकी। उन्होंने बीरबल से कहा, 10 बेवकूफ़ लोग ढूंढ के लाओ। अरे भाई, हर इंसान कुछ ना कुछ बेवकूफ़ी कभी ना कभी तो करता ही है, और अगर हम अपने आसपास देखें तो बड़े सारे लोगों के ज़्यादातर काम हमें बेवकूफ़ी भरे ही लगते हैं। ये भी कोई डिमांड थी रखने की। आई होप यू एंजॉयड दिस स्टोरी।